이어서 가봅시다. 이번은 좀 퀘스트를 좀 해보자. 스피드를 찾아서 흡입하라고? 스피드 마약 아니야? 매일 밤 지불해야 된다. 일단 20원 내고 오자. 20원 내고. 야, 일어나. 안 일어나는데? 여보세요.
The door is closed.
이 여자는 처음에 보고서 안 나오네. 뭐 사람이 바뀌었네. 카츠라기도 있다. 그래서 문 두들겨도 안 나왔구나. 좋은 아침입니다.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union must
노동조합 애들이랑 좀
They
얘기를
look
해봐야
rowdy.
되겠네.
We should talk to them. I completely forgot.
자, 이 사람들이
I had a rough
어차피
night
가르트가
sleep.
많은
It's
사람이군.
them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty.
잠을
Just like the
설쳤대.
manager. One loose thread less to worry
오케이,
about.
알았다.
And one big problem. I mean ungovernable.
ICM이 여기 있는 걸 달갑지 않게 생각한다.
Men who drink beer, everything points to the which may, of course, that would just
지원
escalate
요청을
tensions.
하면은 안
No
된다고
captain
하네요.
would. In fact, even one more
좋아요.
thing before.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. But aren't you curious to know what?
뭐야, 두
they
개가
say about the murder?
다른 상반된 대답을 하는데?
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place.
뭐 죽기야 하겠어. 일단 얘한테 돈 좀 내고 올게.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember...
Just a moment.
잠깐, 노부인이 식당 매니저 쪽으로
She's
고개 돌린다.
agitated. Just
And there's no public phones nearby.
The
공중전화?
closest phone booth is down
해안가에
the
있다.
coast.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
좋은 하루입니다.
Don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie.
호스텔
Just the
전화선이
union office
목공이다.
probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast.
전화를 왜
Let the
쓰셔야
young
되죠?
woman who's house sitting for us know
집안일
that you
해주는
may be delayed.
아가씨. 근데 이
Well,
할머니는
my
여기 왜
husband
있는 거야?
and our friend Gary
집이
were
있는 거
supposed to
같은데?
get- I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
a little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the
뭐
hangover.
좋아요.
That's just
퀘스트 일단 맡아놔.
This isn't like him at all. But you have more important things to.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
모렐 씨에 대해서 조금 더
dear.
말씀해 주시죠.
I'm not sure where to begin.
어떻게 생겼나요?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small
뭔
boy.
말이야?
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands.
어떤 특징을 말해주세요.
Well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger brain.
빗발이
He
제일
has
중요한 거 같죠?
longish white hair.
The lieutenant pulls out his note.
One other thing.
결혼한 지 얼마나
We'll be
되셨죠?
celebrating our 16th anniversary this
16번째
autumn
결혼 기념일? 그럼 되게 나이가 많은데 16번째밖에 안 됐으면 되게 늦게 결혼했네.
via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
뭐 좋아요.
We hit it off.
She's skipping over
I hope I've been useful. Oh, yes.
과학자인가요? 미학인 동물학자의 부인이구나.
It's a pseudoscience that
아,
attempts to legitimize
유사과.
That's one opinion.
She's used to playing off such insults casually.
My apologies, ma'am.
좋아요.
It's not a hobby, dear. Searching for such species
그러니까 뭐 유니콘이나 피닉스나 이런 거를 연구하는 거구나.
The quality of research at Revacholian University.
just some field work.
탐험은 뭔가요?
Morel is a highly trained, but they should have returned by now.
The water lock. That was
어?
broken.
게리라는 사람 누구죠?
Oh, sweetie, Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my
건너편
husband's
해변으로
life
가는
any
가문문이
day.
무너져 있더군요.
Oh my! What happened to the water lock?
무슨 장치 문제겠죠?
Whatever the cause, I'm thankful.
You're welcome.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side,
오케이,
of the
해안
coast,
반대쪽으로 가면은
Yes,
남편을
some left
찾아달라.
field
퀘스트
scientific
얻었고.
research.
and if you see him, let him know. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
색 판정이니까 한번 해봅시다. 28%. 아, 이거부터 할까? 아니, 이거부터 하자.
You're an
실패.
enthusiastic idiot, but you're still.
We don't have time for cryptozoology 101.
왜? 나
Oh,
궁금한데.
sweetie, it's fascinating.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Well,
곤충에 대해 알고
Ah,
싶어요.
yes.
대벌레, 목,
A di-
Where other
유령벌레.
phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid.
I knew it.
It's not made up, officer. It's simply elusive, so much so that most established.
위험한가요?
Not at all.
값어치가
Oh, I
있습니까?
doubt it. No one gets into.
끝내주는
Yes,
능력이 있습니까?
It can blend in almost perfectly
아,
among
그
the reeds.
갈대벌레는
It's
있는 거 아니야,
well,
실제로?
some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They, of
실제
course,
있는 거
most
같은데?
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face.
I
요즘에
suppose I
가득하시군요.
have something of a. Oh dear. Morel can explain it all much better. I
할
wish
말
you could
다 한
hear
거
him.
같죠? 퀘스트 받았고. 자, 뭐야 이거? 토마토 너무 얇게
A
썰었어.
thin man is smoking below, and as you step in, he nods toward
고란추
the table
쿠백.
and says something. Okay, it's definitely
어,
not his
쿠백 씨,
name. The
경찰
man
업무로
puts his
왔습니다.
cup down and replies something.
대답 안 하는데?
His left hand drawing arcs in the air.
레바슐에서는 레바슐 언어를 쓰라고. 이 사람
We speak
외국인이잖아.
Suren. There is no such thing as the Rebashonen language.
The
아,
cook
그래?
is still smoking.
슈레
Good
넣었어
thing
그러면.
he didn't understand a word of your stupidity.
저 문 뒤에 뭐가 있는지 아나.
Then shrugging is an international
이 자식
sign for
말을 안 하고 진넷말로
I
하네.
don't know what's behind that. He smiles.
아니오란
bangs his
뜻이구나.
ladle. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes.
뭐 딱히 소득은 없네요. 일단 저 안에 들어가기 전에 뭐야? 얘 말 못하는 사람이었나? 김이랑 좀만 대화해볼까?
Yes?
할 거 없네. 자, 그러면 저장 한번 하고
Let me handle this.
조합이랑 좀 얘기를 해봅시다.
Detective disorientated.
Her
궁금해요.
entire character has
너
shifted.
날 속였군. 정원사가
That's
아니었어.
right. I am not a gunner.
shit, the
I'm a legal
motherfucker.
counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
법률
So let's
자문가였다니.
get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy?
나
You
타이터스
simply have
하디 찾고
information
있어?
that will help you. That's
그래?
Titus.
나 타이터스
But
하디
know
찾고
this.
있었구나. 나
I'll
그런
be
거
keeping an
왜
eye on
몰랐지?
you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not
타이터스 하디를
recognize your
찾으라는 말이
authority to
전혀
make
없었는데.
arrests.
It
일단
doesn't
좋아요.
matter if you recognize our authority.
She says nothing. Could this be the Miss Buford that Easy Leo mentioned? The one Mr. Everard sent to law school?
네가 엘리자베스 뷰프트야?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial
맞네,
presumptions
엘리자베스네.
and focusing on why you are actually here.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her
태평한
eyes.
레오가 네 얘기를
You
해주더군.
are not here to chat up the legal counsel.
너와 얘기하고
What you
싶다면?
want is of no significance,
어허.
officer.
날 어떻게 할 셈이지?
What are we going to do?
왜 쌤 마음에 안 들어? 킴.
The union isn't going to do anything to you.
뻥치고 있네. 이미 하나 죽였잖아.
Damn right.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But
공격적으로
aggressive,
굴어?
you make your living enforcing violence.
So you were spying on us.
Listen, you moral
근데 내가
intellect,
원하면은 체포할 수 있다 그러지 않았어?
enforcing the unlawful privatization of revenue.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
너무 어려운데? ICM의 원칙과
sober.
힘이 있어.
Do your
사회주의자랑
job.
다르게.
Ask your questions and get the hell out of Mart.
다
Aggressive.
딴 것도 해볼까?
Listen.
Fuck.
So ask what you came to ask.
우주의
Look,
계획은 뭐지?
A comedian.
Strange. It's as if people
Aggressive. Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask.
사유화는
Back to, I
불법이야.
don't need privatize. Aggressive. Listen.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask.
원청지대도 필요해.
No one is emotional. Aggressive. Listen.
Fuck.
So ask what you let's.
딱히
Like
없네.
I
뭐
already
특별한 게.
told you.
타이커스랑 대화해봅시다.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
나는 완전
The
합리적인데?
air suddenly feels calmer. more transparent in a strangely tender. It's time to become a citizen of
양심의
the
왕국.
kingdom of conscience.
여권의 도전
I knew
찍어.
we could trust you. Remember, real.
아니 왜 스킬 포인트가 이렇게 안 오르지? 자 그러면은 한번 대화를 좀 해볼까요? 아이 대부분 남자 사진이다. 범불해 보인다. 얘랑밖에 대화를 못하는 사람은 많은데?
This is where you say your bit.
타이커스 하디.
Detective.
바깥에 매달려 있는 남자에 대해서 말 좀
This is
해보자고.
about him.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff.
얘네가 진짜 죽였나
Letting out
본데?
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them.
You might want to start asking your questions now.
Do I head
지금 가장 유력한 용의자거든.
connect these
노조들,
men to the
청만
tracks you
노조들.
saw in the yard? Chances are they're going to match.
네가 한 짓이냐?
Pretty boy. You got
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
자네 이 사건에 연루돼 있어. 어떻게든 내게 증거가 없을 뿐이지.
well. Maybe you should just fuck off then.
Don't worry. We are resourceful. We'll find a good topic for us to discuss.
방을 둘러본다.
Starting from the right, boot size 44, blonde man.
Oh.
In sitting on his right.
어?
Standard working boots.
맞다. 그때
Size
발자국으로
45
어느 정도
or
파악이
across
가능했죠.
At the other table, hobnailed working boots. He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project and then standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46. The emblem on his vest says
조정 클럽.
Rowing Club. A little patch below it read in the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44. Foot on
어디에?
his neck. Let's call this one size
음악
41
가라
with
부른다.
the light step.
맞다.
Not a child, after all.
가벼워 보이는
An
사람도 한명 있다
older
그랬어.
man
여잔지
with a
남잔지
rat
구분 안
face
되는.
in the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot
완전
size
멤버가 적은데?
46. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The
한 명이
footprints were
빠졌군.
theirs.
한 명은
But there's a
운전수겠지.
discrepancy. Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not
The fuck is with you, fella?
자, 현장에 8개의 발자국이었다. 7명뿐이군. 8번째 멤버는
What are
어디지?
you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy?
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe.
she. So there's an 8th
어,
Hardy.
이
and
자식이
it's a Hardy
흘렸다.
girl. Who might it be?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
I do the talking. What
낚였죠?
the fuck do you want?
It has to be good if he won't let you pursue it.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
완벽하군.
That's right. We're not talking about this. You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head.
Good. We are all watching each
총
other.
얘가 갖고 있나봐.
Incriminating. Now
왜
that's a boy word.
현장에 자네가 신고 있는 부츠 자국이 잔뜩
You
있었지?
mean these boots? We all got a pair. Yeah, we did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead.
뭐야,
There's a
자백했는데?
catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
숨기는 게
There is
있나
no
보구만.
catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
그 한 명을 지키려고 하는 것 같은데 지금? 어떻게
We
죽였지?
hanged him up by his neck. until he got real.
지금 아까 전에 한 명이 말 실수해가지고
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
더 자세히 말해봐.
Titus,
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree.
아직
Then we
뭔가
left
저기가
him
없네.
for seagulls.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
어떻게
With
그러지 않지?
numbers, asshole. How do you think?
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
어디서 그러지
Right
않겠지?
fucking here. The fucker pranced in here like he owns the place.
72 됐다. 생키가 거짓말하고 있다.
Titus
Nice.
is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But
누가 이 긴장감을 견디지 못하고 있군. 바로 이 녀석이야. 땀을 흘려내고 있어. 어이 자네 숨쉬기 불편한가?
No.
천장을 쳐다보는 듯한 이마에 땀이 맺혀
Of
있다.
course he's having trouble breathing. Just
Fuck off, Shanky.
생키가 지금 말 다 하고 있어. 완전 우리 편이야. 엑스맨이야.
keep your eye on this powerful guy.
뭐 자네 숨기는 게 하나
And
있는 것
fuck
같은데.
you too, copper.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the
좋아요. 저 친구는 지금 약간 쫄리는 것 같아요. 자, 교수형 일어난 게
you don't have
언제지?
to answer any of his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax.
언제부터 알고 지냈지?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that.
또 다 말해줘.
asshole.
yeah.
아니 이거 타이커스 말고 나머지가 닥치고 있었으면은
Quiet.
되는 건데
He came around
애들이
about
다
3
말
weeks
다 해줘.
ago
너무
when that
착해.
Pines cow first sailed into town.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier?
No, I mean the Pines cow.
뭐야
The
이게?
stupid ass cow
파인즈에
that sent
졌어?
him to fuck us over. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
그 여자한테 가보라네.
Officer, your interview is drawing to an end.
마지막
Don't waste your
질문이야?
last questions.
왜 주겠지?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And
선을 넘어버렸다?
he's
용병이었다.
He stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike.
아 파업하는 거 그
kind too.
막는 그런
At
건가 보네.
Cohoy and Seminine.
뭐라 그러냐 그런 거?
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I
와이드
know
파인즈사가
he was sent
보냈다.
by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that.
뭘 잘못했지?
Wrong. He harassed
여자를
women,
희롱했다.
raped women, harassed workers, threatened to kill
강간이랑
someone,
학대도
so warned them.
했다.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
To kill us all.
이상하다.
If we don't open the gates,
죄질이 갈수록
if we
낮아졌대.
don't let the scabs in, if we don't
불화일 수도 있는 건가?
bend over.
Yeah. He said he was
수사학은
afraid
좀
to
많이
join
올리면
now.
좋을 것 같네.
Started coming here
쓸 데가
every
많네.
night.
Grab someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets, show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Yeah. Me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
어딘가 미심적인
Seems
부분이
like they
있대.
don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious
누가
allegation.
당했지?
No, you're not getting the name.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
이거 뭐야? 마지막이라 그랬는데 몇 개 더 할 수 있는데 질문이?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. Do you think you could do that?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
타이커스한테 말해.
Who do you fucking think does?
앵커스 똥구한테 물어보자.
The sweaty man
얘
turns
지금
red
약간
and
당황하고
looks
있거든.
first down.
It's not the fat ass. Titus runs the hardy.
I think you got your...
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But are you there? Do you?
뭐야, 다른 거 다 고를 수 있나?
Who do you fucking think does?
8번째 작용당하는 거겠지.
No one was thinking.
That there's any question who's the leader. That's how he would have ended it.
No. Fuck no! The big dick is right here, asshole.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have. Are you there? Do you?
A trick question.
Who do you fucking think does? You keep him the fuck out of there.
When the shit starts spinning, it will not.
지금 자기가 다 책임을 지려고 하는
When
것 같아.
Titus Hardy says he runs
얘를
the
체포하면
Hardy
안 돼.
boys.
How many people have you sent to the
Chaise électrique is the method of
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
the
공창회관이
River
뭐야?
Esperance Correctional Facility.
Rest assured, lawman. None worse than
이거 눌러볼까 말까?
he got what was coming
안 할래.
to.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez. Go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if...
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beat again. About fuck.
뭐 좋아요. 나중에 또 와서 대화할 거 하고. 패거리들의 눈에 권위를 확실히 보여주라고? 아, 3%밖에 안 되는데? 돈이나 먹자. 자, 일단은 나 수사학 찍는 거 괜찮은 것 같아. 수사학 은근히 쓸모 있는 게 많은 것 같아. 이거 내면화는 이게 포인트가 내면화가 또 들고 요것도 드는구나. 아이씨, 그런 거였어? 자, 또 그럼 한번 싸돌아다녀. 뭐야 얘. 너 뭐냐? 여기 어떻게 가? 이 건물 들어가 보고 싶다.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material. It's nothing. Glad you asked. When junior research, because it's nice and
아하.
well-laid rhythmic pattern, calms your mind.
58%인데 실패했네. 안녕.
Fuck does Kuno care?
너 스피드 좀 있냐?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that.
조금만
Fuck
줘봐.
no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. No.
Lying the act. He's actually telling the truth. Or at least 0.000.
Fucking right. Don't be yanking.
Lying the act.
되나봐.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
분노, 분노의 도시, 밤의 도시에 뭐가 있어?
No! You told him about it and now he knows you. The city is not fucking lame. And fuck you too, putting Kuno on the spot like that.
Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work? You
흥미롭군.
must get to the bottom of this one of these days.
Kuno
아하, 실패인데.
Why does art inspire you so much? Is it? Yet you're... In short, have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art. Of course not. Its authors only the most experimental kind. Yes, you seek exact. Go ahead and...
스킬은 저거를 늘려놓으면 좋지.
This trash container is locked. The slide with a
열쇠를
well-oiled crack.
자물쇠를
The lock
딴다.
pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
이게 뭔데?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
아니 열려.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
뭘까요?
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk, and you've done this before. A box falls into pieces in your hands, but among the threadbare kitchen, as the legs of
The victim's clothes? Drop them in here, officer.
증거품.
Guitar marked blue jeans. The belt is missing.
something slimy catches your eye. A drab long sleeve.
This is a military type overgarment.
용병 옷인가?
The rest of the rags are.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. Not really.
The fuck's he on about?
See?
The lieutenant. No, it's just. What's this?
뭔데?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the
파란색 플라스틱?
something larger. A clipboard.
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCL
장부
street
얻었다.
grade on it. If
그
you don't
장부가
mind
여기
me
왜
asking,
있지?
how did this get in the trash?
누군가 버렸나?
What are you talking about?
나도 잘
I don't
몰라.
know either. You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. It would
알았어.
also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Some items, such as the ledger you
와,
found,
새로운
are
아이템
interact.
얻었다.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly only in.
그거
The
먹고.
container sounds a muffled gong.
쓰레기 수거하면서
That's one
그래도.
thing off the list. I think we got...
The smell of rotten food rises
뭐야?
to greet you. You see soggy cartons,
궁금해서
dirty rags, and
눌렀는데.
organic waste.
망했는데.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
좋아요. 꼬맹이들한테 물어보라 그랬죠 아까. 물어볼 거
Fuck, does
물어봅시다.
Kuno care?
물어볼 수 있는 게 없네. 얘한테 물어봐야 되나? 야,
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. I'm going to... What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
얘들아 들어봐. 시체 때문에 토를 2번이나
Stay away
했다고.
from me.
아유,
I'll die before I squeal.
그 이상한 단어는 뭐야?
Good, Davido. Don't be traumatized.
아니,
I'll die before I...
꼬마야.
Get the fuck...
So it's a girl.
I'll die before I...
대화 좀 하자.
I'll die before... You don't want to...
You can still.
I'll die before...
도움이 안 되는군. 일단 쿠노랑도 지금 대화가 안 되고, 나 여기를 너무 가보고 싶어. 자, 요거 또 바뀌었나? 뭐 있나?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta.
뭐야 이게?
Commerce Center.
슬립스트림 SC.
No.
아니,
Hold.
운이 그냥 그지같네 오네. 자, 그럼 퀘스트를 좀 하나씩 보면서 깨자. 팀한테 물어보라는데?
Yes? What do you want to know? No. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. I can assure nothing like that will happen. No.
The gesture so desperate. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe.
No. It's not a... The deceased is a I'm real... Anyhow, let's get back to... No. It's not a part... The deceased is a... Then you're...
Is this a...
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating this strike, coup.
You feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
Politics is habit forming.
From an imagine.
Now, was there any... No. The deceased is a security guard. There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish the good point. Martinez is
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being
extremely.
It can still be another word. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it.
전기화학에서 왜 이런
Sit
게
on
나와?
it a bit.
Good.
Only banal
별리가
things
없죠,
one you should
3%인데.
be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
좋아요. 퀘스트가 안 깨진다, 야.
Yes?
왜 안 깨지지? 정신머리 고압 농축기 생각을 장착하고 완료하기? 이거 내면해야 되네. 담배를 피워야 된다. 담배 사러 가자. 이 아저씨는 뭐야? 안녕하세요.
Me?
Is she such a working class?
일하고 있어야 되는 거
All the
아닙니까?
time. Right now I'm browsing books. It is.
전 경찰입니다. 경찰이 도움 필요하신가요?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend
남편이
to go,
실종되진
My
않았나요?
I don't know.
Where is this going, officer?
남편이 모른다는
Yes,
거군요.
but I no.
잃어버린 남편
Why are we
찾아줄게요.
still talking about?
It's got to be something else then.
자녀분은
No,
실종됐나요?
absolutely not. Are
어딨죠?
you a policeman or a nanny? They are not Miss.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking.
What? That's just. My daughters are perfectly fine. They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
몇 살인데?
My youngest girl,
나이 꽤
Joey, is
많은데?
just shy of 60. Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that there
조사를
is
해야
no
되니까.
investigation?
Okay, it must be asked then.
앵무새가
I don't mean
실종됐나요?
to disrespect.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be
아니,
stopped.
앵무새에 대해서
I
묻고
don't
있다고 이
even have a
자식아.
cockatoo.
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Great.
알았어, 안 물어볼게. 왜지 근데? 너무 궁금한데?
Nothing.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your hero?
Wonderful.
Her hands move over the book cover. The woman
그 도움이 안 되는 녀석이군. 내 담배 사러 가. 이것도 좀 쓰다듬어 줄까?
dented yellow mailbox. There is a hollow. Your toe has
Cool.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant pats the
체력 달았네.
bent metal. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter. Look, there's a discarded milk cup. You're right.
자, 그럼 일단 담배를 사러 가자. 요거였나?
A colorful.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
스피드도 파니?
Of course not. Frit is an establishment that
담배 써. 어떻게 쓰는 거야?
There it is. A brave little.
담배를 하나 한 개
You
피친다.
picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. Get a load of this rock and roll. The lighter's dark green display.
Hey, you can't smoke in here.
Shut up. It's already happening.
내가 이걸 피우면 무슨 문제가 생기지?
It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true.
지성 상승. 아, 체력 잃었잖아.
Thick, warm smoke.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarette.
체력 잃어서 죽을 뻔했네. 좋아요. 이거 뭐 그대로인가? 요거 문이 있네? 이런 게 있었나?
A lorry stuck in the windows are clear. They've been recently the driver, a large, it is a seat, the back, a book.
Racist national, likely.
There he is.
좋아요. 어쨌든 퀘스트 깬 거야? 신분증 찾아야 되는데 신분증 언제 나오냐? 조이스가 할 말 있다. 근데 신분증 있어야 대화가 가능하고 힘의 단파장 무성 확률 실비한테 전화하라고? 비밀 통로 슬픈 노래가 테이프 마냐냐에게 족제비네 마냐냐가 누구야? 허허 일단 그 트럭 가가지고 어딨니? 이거 뭐야?
An old monument stands in the middle of the even by well, he blew his own mallet. Stories have it. He called it the Sol Auron. But wait, you see, old Philippe wasn't just good at school. That's what the revolutionary, His Majesty's cocaine, beneath the coal, the original, most historic, some year, the statue is supposed to capture the people in those Philip, not that he.
사람은 대화에도 아무 역적 없었던 거. 그 카츠라기가 타고 온 차가 어딨지? 여기 어디야 그리고? 어떻게 나가? 나갈 수가 없네. 요거로 누구한테 대화 걸라는데?
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone. Snow covers the white on blue. Do something. This is with its air-cooled, rear-mounted even if someone has waxed it recently.
Mm-hmm. You want? Yes.
It's nice. Helium headlights would improve the range.
Actually, I have a maybe.
And means
100.
I reckon, man, that's got to be a major advancement over the K.
You lost me there. The Kini.
Armel Ryu Supersonic.
100.
I reckon, man.
7.2. Supercharged. 100.
I reckon, man.
Yeah. You know it? Yes.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
실비라는 시민이랑 연결해주세요.
What is the number, officer?
Yes. Hold on.
Received.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, slow.
Officer? Yes, hello?
실비 걸렸어. 지난 며칠간 직장에 있었던 일을 묻고자 했습니다. 아, 실비 걔구나. 그 전에 일했던 애 그 여관에서 경찰에 신고한 게 당신입니까?
No, not me.
아까 신고했다는데 했다고
No,
그랬던 것 같은데.
sorry. People don't have the money to have the cables put in it.
So the union
It was someone else.
왜
We'll find them
신고하지
sooner or
않았죠?
later, officer.
신고 분명히 얘가
It
있다고
just might take
그랬는데.
a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
노조랑
No
이
one
사건이
called the police.
적이 있나요?
The union, you know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like
왜
everyone
몇
here.
주간 실체를 방치한 겁니까?
I didn't.
push her further, show her the error of her ways.
다른
I
사람을
didn't know I had to report it.
모른 척한 겁니까?
I thought someone would take him down eventually.
여긴 늦지 않았나요?
Can almost hear the girl getting.
알았어. 다른 질문. 소용돌이에서 일을
You mean
그만두셨군요.
why did I leave the bar?
Why
아,
not?
소용돌이가 여관 이름이었어? 나 그거 지금 알았네. 바르트 때문인가요?
No, why would you even think that? Please, don't.
God.
I already said I don't want to.
아, 왜?
Why not?
얘기하기 왜 불편하죠? 누구 때문에 도망쳤다고요?
What? Please.
God.
I already said. You mean why?
Why not?
What? Please.
God.
I already said I don't want to.
왜
No,
쓰레기통에
I don't know. It
넣었나요?
wasn't me.
경찰 신분증
I know
봤나요?
who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
어떻게 알았어요?
You told me back in the whirling. You told. Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
뭐야?
Yes, you absolutely
잘못
should.
골랐네, 씨.
It's awful.
Please. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and you were waving it around, and.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them. You know, I remember this. You were screaming
쓰레기네,
things
쓰레기야.
like, my brains are all over the wall, painting them red.
No idea. It almost looked like you pawned it.
순살 망토너 있어. 서류는 왜 있어? 변기에 넣었다고?
I am sorry about that.
얘기할수록 내가 쓰레기야.
Anything else, detective? I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
왜 화난 것처럼 보이지?
No. She doesn't have a problem with you.
바르트 때문일 거야.
And they're constant. That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out. Not a split. You have to intervene on behalf. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
No. What? Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
What?
All was dominated by the other party.
사랑꾼 경위가 되래.
It's on.
실비를 다시 연결해주세요.
Sylvie Malay. Yes. Oh, great. What else do you need, detective? Yes, I know who you are. Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too. He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. You hear?
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
As always.
A flock of right away. The lieutenant reaches into.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe it picked up.
This is precinct 57.
In the cabin, you see a.
좋아요. 퀘스트 깬 건가? 일단 뭐 신고자를 계속 잡으라는데 이 일은 시간이 걸릴지도 모름이래. 에라이. 비밀 통로 탐색하라고? 비밀 통로가 있어? 뭐야? 다시 가봐. 여기에 비밀 통로가 있어? 있나?
Behind the dockwork, you see 2, maybe 3 bush. There's a little. One can't see into the union box from the.
아직은 때가 아니라는데. 뭔가 여기 한 게 없는데? 내 생각엔 여기를 이동해야 되는 거 아닐까? 이거 열쇠를 얻어야 되는 게 아닐까 싶은데.
The fan stands still. The bed is still cold. The window stands bright.
어허.
The door is closed. This door still. The lieutenant.
뭔가 열쇠가 아직 있어야 되는 것 같아. 나갑시다. 수사 하나 더 하자. 개념화 할래나? 안 되는데? 이거 어떻게 해? 내면 하고 싶은데 안 되는데? 새 슬롯을 열어야 돼 또? 일단 스텝부터 올리자. 수삭. 마냐나. 마냐나가 누구야? 마냐나가 누굴까? 뭐야 이거? 아 이거 보고 올릴 거야. 이게 잘 안 돼. 왜 이래 이거? 이거 좀 조작이 거지 같네.
It's the ledger you found in the
상호작용?
a pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging.
있나?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or it's a thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the still wet. An aluminium block. The surface looks like an official mark.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding any capable light with the right. All RCM vehicles have.
This means you can read.
It depends. Aside.
Maybe yours will have.
Okay.
While a bunch of they're not once in a word
뭔가
strike. It's the middle.
저걸 보려면 뭐가 있어야 되나
You
보네.
have a, what do you mean? Is that all?
많은 편, 엄청 많은 편 아니야?
Huh? Two complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. Two? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes. It's okay.
Like a fan of girls, the checkered paper, the notebook. Yes, a title, one might. Yes, others. It's going to take an effort.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct. Oh, you mean the titular? It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. Again, I pray his rail spiked through the head.
There is, once all the tasks are, the task interview. It's not exact. A you're a swashbuckler with that pen. Things
사기가
to be
올랐다.
done, and
No, actually. Any ideas?
복수 여신은 거울스 개고 한다.
Furies. Yes, well, could you make it less poetic?
yes. You know.
몸에 달린
Great.
남자.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's
You don't exactly close them.
사건 파일 일기.
Yes, you can
Wow.
piece them together using. Why, yes, your every last alphanumeric in the file. Harry Dubois, H.
에리 드부아. 내 이름 완벽하게 알았네. 하나씩 읽어봅시다. 내세의 벽화.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Cause of failure. The mural is
임대료가
enormous.
너무 높아서
Two
실패했대. 퀘스트.
silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into true love is possible. People call it that. The graffito crew is easy to track. The case files do not. The crew agrees to the 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message. All of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain. Participate a staggering 78%
녹화를
of
보존하다고
voters choose to keep
78%했다.
it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that, did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger?
수 없는 사건.
AKA Leslie and Burke. Leslie, the only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bite, you would think. Can you keep threatening? It's plain to see from the files that you sat good. You're learning. If the files are, he must have it confused with. In the process, he came at us, can't get out, which is also why the officer responded. It would be very. That's all you got. Who knows? One day you may. Some assholes brought their couch outside. Yes, they were leaving cigarette. No, you didn't.
다 실패했대 퀘스트를.
Tum. Beaten to death by a throng of Joseph Mills did no. He okay.
근데 어떻게
So the case
손상된
is handed
장부랑
to you
대화를
because
쓰는
Mills
거지?
isn't no. Yeah, no one at Mills. See? You can't even read. Smoking hookah. Didn't you hear? Not much has changed. It takes about half. Not much has arson. Pet. You don't in the then rip them 3. You don't have to be a monetary penalization. Rain, but they appear. These are quite sinister. All in a dozen pages of thin copy paper. Yes, the rest of the it's made of dark blue plastic. Something permeable. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli. With your hands, you 4-sized pages. The slides snap back into place. Without resistance, 2 ticket stubs and a handmade. 2 octopuses are smiling. Reaching their thin wax paper has its smell, a touch of familiar handwriting. A young woman.
여성의 동글동글한 글씨?
Harry, it begins.
뭐야, 해리한테 편지를 썼는데?
Please. A merciful wind blows in from frisson covers your hands. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled you. Every step I take will get lighter. It kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs, and the sparks fall like you feel the ledger slip from your head.
아니! 뭐야? 뭐라? 뭐야? 게임 오버된 거야? 뭐야?
There is nothing again.
뭐야?
Nothing sad, brother. Well, almost nothing.
원시 파충류인데?
That's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening law
The cool.
here in the because it.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the old factory system, they call it.
Yeah, man. Fuck everything.
내 이름은 해리인 건가?
Your name.
It's certain.
내 이름
Your
뭔데?
name is past.
Yeah, man. What was that about?
고의적거리가
There is
어디지?
no floated corpse of the past research. You think they would let you?
Oh.
Its glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. The
여긴 어디지?
upholstered cabin of Lieutenant.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days.
Actually, beer and cider have loads of water in them.
But these are not the frank.
With greedy gulps, you don't.
What happened?
그
You
질문도
were
하려고
reading your
했어.
paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried 10 minutes, maybe. That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Good.
The ledger of failure and hatred is a special.
뭐야 이 장부는? 뭐야? 내면 세계 공감을 이었고 권위를 잃어. 왜 장부가 율로 가고 없어져 버렸네?
It's just a racist. Oh boy. Here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that if you want to
뭐야 이게?
The front of this quarterly journal features a large
사람
because
소리지?
because to your disappointment after the magazine is divided into several sections, comrade, but only 4. So please, if you,
what do you expect?
You flip back to whoa. It seems to, according to this based support, it's quite according. This is the SRV with precisely for too long.
The Samaran People's Republic? They're quite on account of.
You flip back to it takes why as you leave the main feature. The tip-top tourney is an you think instead where to even so all of it based oddly there's no have you more than and that at the end of the day it's the stilted lang armed by the time
or even better just leave it be. I can imagine if I had.
You flip back to the front unsurprised you skim. Finally there's a brief article by the writer G. Martin accusing the right. It's true. You flip back to the worn map. Your finger finally.
For a more detailed view of the map,
just but.
됐고. 자, 뭐 퀘스트를 좀 깨긴 깼니? 깨긴 깬 거 같기도 하고. 부자한테 얘기를 들어보라고. 훈우한테 물어보라고? 훈우한테 물어봐도 별거 없었는데? 훈우한테 선택지가 있었나? 저런 게?
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck about it? Just a
Yeah, you tell the fag.
probably you had I don't mess
There is no knights.
Kuno.
Thanks, Kuno.
Kuno.
He's trying to.
Kuno knows your
Get lost.
yeah. The kingdom of
자,
Kuno.
옷이 왜 여기 있는 거지?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that.
이거 알아야 돼.
Listen. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters FALN running down his trouser leg.
바지가 어디가 대단한 건데?
Pig, these are found modulars. Believe it, you need.
These could drastically improve coach physical instrument. They will also make you into an idiot.
Alright, don't you? As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
머컵도
The
있던데?
fuck? A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going.
I can't hear you, Kuno.
머그 성애자래.
Shit, Kuno just
Tell the
Stop turning into a.
yeah. Look at that fucking shit. Fuck this.
the lieutenant.
It's a trap.
Dunno.
Kit is a pejorative.
Yeah, that's what Kuno. The fuck does this have to do with the
정원사는 진짜
Kuno? Kuno
정원사가
doesn't give
아닌데?
a shit who she
그
is.
정원사가 올라갔지.
That's just
He's hiding something,
pig.
but it is not hidden.
That's just
He's of course, sire. Better not anger the Kuno with this silliness.
yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
What's going on? Like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of self-pity coming on.
Fuck Kuno. Ease off.
He'd rather die than work with the justice system.
Kuno does.
또 안 되네. 피해자의 오시스 가르트한테 가자. 가르트 그 소용돌이 직원이잖아. 가르트야, 물어볼 게 있어.
Can I help you?
쓰레기 수거함.
I hope you found what you were looking for.
피해자 옷을
How
찾았지.
strange. I certainly didn't put them there. I think Fuchs. Sylvie had the track.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down. Thank you anyway.
Yes.
실비랑 얘기해봤어.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him. Of course you do.
Wonderful.
It is. It's one.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel.
실비 완전 사이코패스야.
God, does it mean you...
What else do you need?
온갖 남정대들이랑 뭘 한다고 하더라.
Your arms.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skill. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should.
Or you broke the bird. It can. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
너도 그 목마의 일부래.
Cock carousel. They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out.
와,
Now,
술
let me
얻었다.
And there we have it.
Can I help?
좋은데? 퀘스트 깨고 술 얻었구요. 어디 보자. 앵무새에 관한 책을 읽으라고? 키니마가 어디지? 키니마가 어디지? 키니마라는 데는 처음 보는데? 일단 나가고 싶은데 왜 이렇게 안 움직이냐? 좀 돌아다녀 봅시다. 벌써 시간이 너무 많이 지났어. 벌써 5시야. 오늘 하루가 몇 시간 남지 않았다. 얘랑 대화해볼까?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. Huh? The bosses, man. Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a corner. Nope. Some of the other...
Yup.
You could also check the kiosk down the street.
Ease into it. Don't go too far.
Man, nothing.
That all the beans you got, Tommy?
소득이 없군. 왜 자동 조정한데? 뭔가 분기가 생겼나? 안녕. 너도 뭐 있니? 전화가 없네 얘는. 요건가? 아닌데.
A rusting control panel. This panel usually... Nothing happened. A spring... Wasn't there a...
여기는 변화 없겠지?
Hello.
없네. 나가. 뭔가 어제에 비해서 뭐 변하는 게 별로 없네. 팀이 없을 때 여기 혼자 오라 그랬었는데. 넌 뭐야? 여기 한번 들어가 보자. 안녕 친구들.
Hi, Ace Detective.
잠겨 있네.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
그 앵무새 관련된 책을 읽으라고
The
그랬어.
display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the...
앵무새 관련 책은 별로 없는 거 같네.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool? You're only making things worse. A book about cockatoos? There should be goodness. You were already... Everything is on the...
She smiled.
위층에 있다고? 얼마일까?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime. A sulfur-crested cockatoo.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
훔쳐.
You wait for it's quite a challenge.
경찰이
Shelves full of biographies of fate.
경찰이 훔쳐버렸구요.
Several the maps look. This book's.
자, 일단 얻었어. 이 문 좀 어떻게 하고
A
싶어?
heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in.
통증 한 개치가 필요하다. 읽어보자.
A cockatoo is a parrot. This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as well as where to even begin. All cockatoos are known for their pet owners. It is not recommended. You're right. Ouch.
135 데시벨까지
Not
올라가?
great performing. This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its specific
장례복을
name
입은
is
듯하다.
perhaps the
그래서
most impressive
장례복보다
of all the species. The endangered major majestic cockatoo. In the words
엄청
of
화려하다.
poet despite its banging, yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
당연히 분홍 장어
You're
앵무지.
right. Your Majesty embodied.
뭐 하나 찍을 수 있는데? 요거 늘리자. 이거 해제하고 이거 해보고 싶어. 퀘스트 완료했고 나머지는 이제 넘어가고. 아니 오늘 시간이 너무 일찍 가네. 6시간이 지나버렸네. 왜 이렇게 빠른 거야? 빨리빨리 돌아다닐 필요성이 있어. 이야. 여기 원래 있었나? 아 원래 있었던 데구나.
Try to sneak up.
There must be another way into the building.
아 왜 갑자기 사이보그처럼 대화하는 거야?
That's probably.
에브라트한테 가라는데 에브라트가 누구야? 에브라트가 누구지? 에브라트가 누구야? 에브라트가 누구야? 에브라트가 누구야? 아니 에브라트가 누군지 기억이 안 나. 뭔가? 뭐냐 에브라트?
Hello again, officers. Have you...
아이 저거를 가봤어야 되는데 아쉽네.
A sturdy metal door. From
No. I go check.
backyard door.
아 여기는 그 신분증 없으면 의미가 없어. 저기를 들어가봐야 뭐가 될 것 같은데. 뭔가 에브라트를 찾아야겠는데. 에브라트가 누구지? 그때 여기에서 그 캐치볼이 아니라 뭐지? 뭐 운동하는 사람들. 뭐 에브라트?
We're still waiting for a replacement for the book.
I have really...
Yes.
Honey. Hello, officer. Oh.
Do not defile her.
We knew her. She was...
And then you...
Oh.
You stole her from me.
Well.
We were just boys. No point starting.
She died of... Honey and I...
Died.
Departed. She could... She was always leaving one of... Heck.
You owe. He suddenly.
She could... She was... Heck.
You owe.
He suddenly.
She could... She was... Heck.
You owe.
He suddenly.
Of course, officer. Sweet, sweet Jenny. Ask away. Of course. I'm sorry.
The only one.
The sandwich, in addition to the obvious slice of ham.
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you, but I need... Fuck off!
A glimmer. Sorry. And it's.
When the dissidents come to rape our...
Let me think. No.
Then help.
He means.
I wait.
Odd.
I'm not.
숨기는 게 있다는데?
Can I at least finish? Oh. In many ways, yes.
노동조합원이래.
Like an honorary... Oh, yes. Not in the technique.
So that he doesn't.
Of course, I hate the socialist rabble. But even siding with them.
Everyone in Malt.
What do
아 에브라트 개뚱뚱하네 걔인가 보다.
Try not to get.
Right. Oh.
Well, he tells his little...
I don't even consider myself a regular officer.
He?
Of course. Come on, you.
I don't if I...
Come on.
I don't just...
Come on.
No, thank you.
아
For being sure of it.
이거 왜
No,
낮냐?
thank
42%. 제발. 나이스.
This is
Like what of it?
an array of. This calls for an engineering angle. Structural rigidity.
That would. Ce serait délicieux. I hope You are not just tricking an old man out of the little... Oh, god of sandwiches.
Volumetric ship compressor.
아, 정신머리 고압 압축기 완료됐다. 요거 하면은 인내 늘어났으니까 다시 한번 할 수 있나? 한테 가보자. 갑니다. 시체 조사하러. 있구요.
There he still is.
92% 꽤 높은데?
Through you with his white eye. As you breathe in, the
좋아요.
odor comes
성공했고
out.
드디어
It's a
조사할 수 있게
puzzle.
됐네.
What's hanging in front of you?
They do after 7.
The man before you is naked, but for the material appears to be ceramic. It's clean white, delicate, and these are clearly not boots. There are
indeed
갑옷이었다고?
technique.
Oh, the
용병이었다고
lieutenant uses
했었죠.
a mnemotechnique A6. It's clearly some manner of
ceramic plate.
일회용 갑옷이라고.
Zirconium dioxide, most likely.
세라믹 판금?
Fair weather.
건담이요?
Fair weather model T500 VE, piece by piece. He's been out. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information.
어, 맞아. 얘 노출증 있다고 그러지
I think he
않았어?
had something precious underneath the clothes.
Nice. That makes sense.
A good point. He could have been intoxicated. It is. It's expensive. We've requested
왜 근데 부츠를 안 가져갔지?
for our tactical unit for a full set.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an
5,500?
officer's average yearly income.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's. It means disciplinary hearing.
짤랑이 아니라 징계.
The lieutenant nods off.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. I agree. This equipment...
A small bell.
It's anything but. This material...
Faint, like whirls of... If trees were the smooth... The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number.
1년 번호가 있대.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a
2,
number.
50, 100,
That's
1000.
something.
너무 쉬운 거.
The stench.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
왜?
Even the mongrels can see you're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Pull his head off.
Indeed. From this end.
What are you trying to achieve?
어허.
Why are you hanging on to that boot? How many clothes do you need? There's no...
알았어.
Sure, there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, the
나중에
anticipation
몰래 와가지고
will crack your
해야겠구나.
fingers. Feels
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield...
the cadaver slow.
엘트 보자.
This is a steel reinforced.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand.
아, 벨트
without
요거
paying
말하는
much
거구나.
attention to not incriminating themselves. Right now, everything seems to fit their... I was afraid it would be. A noose is one of those things that's... That ladder can't carry a grown man.
사다리를
I didn't see
따로
any splintering either.
Could be. The shape of the cadaver hangs from the
문신들을
intricate
본다.
web of blue lines stretches across the torso. From the right
Of no nation that I know of, I agree.
뭔가 놓치고 있다는데?
he wears a wide leather belt. He takes a thin piece of
이게 뭐야?
To get sunshine.
Triggered is the world's
아,
leading
카메라.
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound,
아이고
a
눈부셔라.
shrill flash, followed by
아니 이거
the
진즉 좀
breaking of a
찍지 왜
small
이제 와서
ampoule
찍냐?
of
In case we need it.
멋있는데?
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't
아
it?
눈부셔.
There is only
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wants, sure.
the glossy-eyed
알았습니다.
corpse. His dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode. The corpse is dead.
Who is he? He is...
The corpse looks... As you narrow, this is only the lower extreme.
I see it.
The monster.
So, what do you think?
타박상 보여?
Stop talking and
It means you fucked him up good,
Agreed.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
모계를 봐야 된대.
Maybe it looks faint to you. It could be more pronounced, actually. Dumont noté.
사망한 뒤에 옮겨진 거 아니야?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament. Agreed.
You would still like the
Everything here seems agreed.
You would still like the hypostasis.
Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong.
The pool of
the victim appears to have
The fuck is
Talking about shit.
Maybe. I agree.
His person
totally dead. That sounds about right, yes.
But there is no breath to catch.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once
자,
it's
쉣
done.
내려봅시다.
The steel reinforced belt present.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do,
쏴서 떨어뜨린 거 어때?
how?
With a buckle ties the rope to the branch.
레트를
That's a
쏘는
good
거지.
spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes.
Yeah.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss, Kuno.
아니다, 안 할래.
What else can we do? Someone else?
What was that about? Processing, then?
No.
왜?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only I know it's hard, but I assure
그래?
you, the others won't climb up there. There has to be a less risky way. I
would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda. But what other options? The corpse.
그냥 네가 쏴, 이씨.
He breathed.
Oh yeah, do this shit. Fuck it up.
누가 하는 게 좋을까? 나 근데 조작 은근 높거든? 이거잖아, 이거. 나 4야. 가자, 내가 할게.
I'll blow his.
Yeah.
Silence and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 taps, securing it. That's a Kiel A9090. He then steps back,
뭐야,
assumes
내가 하려고
the
그랬는데?
fellow's position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches.
침착하게 하라고.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes.
God damn it.
아, 내가 하려고 그랬는데 이래서.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not Kuno's.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun.
No, we are lucky as it is. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate remain collegiate office. I have to say,
You know,
내가
you don't
쏠게.
feel like
it's bad as it is. Go ahead.
This is the sorriest.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and
the cold piece you've held.
the fuck are you waiting?
The buckle comes into focus in your sights.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your
42%.
mouth? At least you won't miss.
왼쪽 눈을 감아.
You'll feel the slow movement.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
58%! 나이스! 됐다. 나이스.
The buckle explodes into
휴.
tiny pieces.
아, 가치라기 이
coming
자식
loose
총도
with
못
a
쏘고
whir.
이거.
With your hand numb from the recoil, you looking straight at you, helpless.
누가 널 죽였지?
Communism.
말 거는데? 공산주의자가
It takes a
죽었대.
millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
이게 ICM이라고 친구야.
The ace is high. A custom. You could add an ace's low to it, if you like. But
하이파이브. 뭐 한
the
거야?
high arrives with a sharp slap. A chill. It's gonna but then it does, and with furious precision.
좋아요.
The lieutenant.
I knew these guys were.
자, 이제 어떻게
We will
할까?
perform a field autopsy and...
Slumped on the ground like that as...
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Yes, the 4 phases of a murder scene. I'm satisfied with that part. 2. Initial examination of the 3. Field autopsy.
The fuck are they on? Cops are gonna...
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our... Your station would not have assigned you. I would suggest...
총 돌려주고요.
Joyce, the leader.
이거 또 해야 돼 그러면? 개 같은
The
거.
rotting man, like the lieutenant, adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
어허, 자, 부츠 또 해봐.
I thought we decided to leave it to process.
Damn it. Okay, so you can sneak
와,
out of your
나중에
room.
몰래 오라고
Come on,
했었죠.
officer. You know what the field...
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the word. You must have me confused. You, sir. You.
There truly is a time for everything.
아, 원장갑
Even
끼고
for little
있었죠.
gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I mean when I need you to. Until then, I should handle physics. That's right.
Yeah, we got this. Where the dead man stares above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out first.
자, 시작한다. 첫 번째 항목
That's
참관인
you.
에리드
The
무아.
corpse is indifferent. to
2번
your
검실
scribblings.
AK57-08.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question.
내 이름으로
of
해야
your-
되지 않을까, 친구야?
And what would that make the alphanumeric? I do. KK57.
아, 3 성명.
NA. Next.
지거 공으로 돌리려고. 4
NA.
출생일. 연령.
Roughly 50.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive.
나라면
it's better to
42세로
carefully-
적겠어.
He nods.
인종.
Mondial.
문딘.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Iso, the pudgy mess of curdled meat.
성.
Fucky!
Male.
남성.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he look mad.
사망일.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
3월 4일 같습니다.
What else? 9. Body.
KK.
수초 발견자 불명,
57,
사건 번호는
0503,
검시 번호랑 동일.
08.
증거 조작의 흔적.
At least not after the initial examination.
나는 확신이 안 가는데.
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over.
Your central nervous system.
We should start the post.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's
좋아요.
hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its
자,
surroundings.
외표 검사 개요.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs.
See?
Babrodine, yes.
The disappointment is palpable.
The boots are ceramic. Vitriol's and
야한 걸 기대하고 있다.
they are fused to it.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you
언제쯤
are to keep them for yourself, as you
부츠가
ought,
두면
patience.
들어오지? 부츠 번호
The boot
생략해.
has a serial number. It's E50. Dot. Tattoos.
왜냐면 부츠는 내가 가질 거니까.
The upper torso
내가 낄
is
거야.
covered in a single. The assistant has a color photograph of the deceased has a belt for airlifting, well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age.
남성형 탈모
The
있대.
deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is
The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to touch, wet.
lividity is consistent with
Fucking low velocity! You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Talking shit about Kuno.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark. Still,
You got just the right tool for that.
난 준비됐다고. 절단기가.
always good to think ahead. We need to cut the belt to
See?
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
The
자르기
belt
좋은
is
위치
equally
찾고요.
tight. The knot is the weak spot. The chain
72%.
cutters fit in there.
뿅.
Steady now. You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea.
제발 좀 잘려라.
Told you, man.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
아, 그래 네가 해.
He sinks. Snap.
Here. The
Well.
rope rises. Hemorrhaging is up. Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen.
No! It's gonna happen, see?
I fucking
Genitalia is male and unremarkable.
성기를 관찰한다.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from
Back is symmetrical and intact. In addition, I see
from wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades.
흉터가 아주 넓고 많은데?
Last item, hands.
손을
The
씹었네.
Hands are clean. No sign of
뭔가
injury from
기다
struggling.
손이 깨끗하다는데?
I was.
기단계 있었나?
Maybe I'm just not. Ooh.
내부 검사 다
Central nervous system. I have nothing.
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too,
눈에
with barely contained excitement to hear
눈에
the
피가
moral
공급되지 않으면
of
쉽게
his
두뇌가
I think
망가져.
that may well be the moral of good.
with his you hear
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is respiratory. Oral cavity shows no lesion.
no scream, no sigh. It's hard. Once more, inside, silent.
Hemorrhaging hepatobiliary. NA. Are you?
Hepato means liver, and biliary, the gallbladder and bile ducts. Nothing in your alcohol-soaked memory.
Neither am I. That's it. Same for toxicology and serology. And unless you have
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia?
no. Like a toxicology screen.
다
Cardiovascular.
불명이야. 이씨. 아는 게 없다고 다
digested
불명이네.
semi-solid food in stomach. Voilà.
여기도 같이
What's
적어.
next on the list?
자, 신체 손상
Let's see.
서술기요.
We have
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
우리가 입힌 손상 어떻게 하지?
So we inflicted them?
그래, 우린
You mean
팀이니까.
the incision on the thorax from a chain cutter? That was not a team effort, and I wouldn't mention it. Muddies the water.
아, 내가 뭐 손상 냈었나 보네.
Injuries.
교상.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. And your opinion, officer?
두피에 교상이 있다고? 사후에 발생한 것 같은데? 이번
So,
타박상.
The scalp has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest.
사후에 발생.
Right.
파크.
Dark red abraded ligature mark and I see hemorrhaging on the
Below the note, think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
아, 이게 치명상일 확률이 높겠죠. 사큰 깊이 1cm, 목에서 손톱 자국 확인되지 않고.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy. Well, we established probable. We also requested a toxicological screening. We were thorough with the list of I need a copy of that autopsy for processing.
You tilt your head. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something. I'm gone.
어? 뭐야? 말 걸어줬다. 이게 무슨 일이야?
What do you mean? It's the you man. Go ahead. Ask me more
넌
questions.
누구지?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
너 살해했으려고 했어.
Go ahead. Cobbo.
어디로 갔는데?
In the park. Because you're a copper. Here you go, you little.
내 이름 머저리인가?
You're no Rooney.
난 해리야.
No, you're not a Harry either.
왜 잊어버린 기분
Because
들지?
you have. Do I remind?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism.
하일킨 어린 선이
You sure wriggled out of
어쩌고.
that one? Coppellini. I'm a joke. There is nothing. A killer. Go ahead. What do you ask? Because you're coming right. Because you're lost. Fuck no. That's right. Stupid. Because you
누가 널 죽였지?
loved me in Provocopo. It was love. Sure, love. Looking at my face. Motionless.
왜 이 짓을 하고
Looking
있지?
into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating?
뭔가 다른
my
것으로 이어질 것 같은데.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming.
뭐가 널 죽인 거야? 사랑?
You're misquoting me, Rooney.
You really need to learn the difference, buddy. This
Because you have love. Sure, Lobo. Looking at my face, I am all you have. Sure, looking at you're a lying. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori. Shoot, Looney. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my
시체는 가져가면 안 돼. 왜냐면 내일 신발 떼러 갈 거니까. 대화 좀 해볼까?
Yes?
이게 뭐냐? 내면 세계를 찍어야 된다는데? 쿠노랑 좀 대화해볼까? 자, 쿠노에게 뭐가 있는지 좀 얘기를 해봅시다.
What's going on?
7%.
Like you don't have enough on your plate. You feel a sudden surge of...
You should...
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
The fuck about it? Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
어째서?
Kuno's fucking got one. Look at him. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that. Kuno tried to get the hell. Kuno kicked that shit. Yeah.
바다에 버렸다고?
That shit means you wanna fuck on someone about cock and boot. You know that jolly union
음유
cow
시윈?
fucker came around talking about.
Yes, you met him at the gates.
Yeah. He's
아,
the
나
one you wanna
마냐나가
talk to.
누구야?
He's fucking crazy about.
Curious, my liege.
Yeah.
Still, seems...
Fuck you.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh.
You hear?
You're get lost.
The fuck about it? You're
get lost.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno thinks he's off sea. Don't be fucking right. Don't be yanking.
Belying the act. He's actually telling the truth.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
좋아요. 뭐 많이 얻었다 그래도.
An intricate web. The pattern still kind gone. For you, someone who knows. The ham sandwich looks fresh and nutritious in your hand.
나중에 먹어. 체력 달았나? 아니 체력 이제 달쪄갈 일 없다 근데. 자 됐고. 공병이나 주우러 다녀. 이런 거. 야 가리지 마. 야 가리지 마.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
아니 이게 왜
Because
자꾸가
it's nice and
실패해?
orderly, rhythmic pattern.
72%는 됐는데 개 같은 거. 벌써 21시네. 왜 또 사기 왜 올랐지? 내가 이거 눌렀나? 모르겠다. 나중에 필요할 때 올리고 이거는. 황만 관문에 있는 노축 단파장 무전기로 1년번 노출해. 추 은신의 산문. 이거 슈퍼스타 지금 없어도 될 것 같아. 아니 망각 젠장할 이런 거였어? 아 저거 찍을 때도 좀 주의 깊게 찍었어야 됐네. 일단 시체 조사했으니까 걔랑 대화 좀 합시다. 친구 조사 많이 했거든.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are
이번엔
still
좀 다르다
here.
친구야. 타이터스는 저기 한다.
Again.
Good one, Ty.
Yeah, lawman.
It's almost
Not in the...
by your side. The lieutenant keeps it while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts.
Look, coppers. I know you think you're doing your job here.
That's an Easter fit. Almighty God, he doesn't actually want to hurt you. There's an easy way out of this. A self-deprecating joke.
야, 물러나자.
The little guy? You're...
So,
Yeah, little questions.
how many
Cheers?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. Oh.
So he's hanging a man, slowly.
뭐 여기 딱히 바뀌는 게
About
없네.
fucking time.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
And what all the while?
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
아, 뭐야.
Holly said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to show their...
Get the...
What happened?
What's going on? Are you...
뭔가 바뀌는 게 없네. 오히려 체력만 오지게 달았네. 계열받네.
I've got nothing to say. I am not
You could be Liz.
even a mod.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cut.
So fucking...
No, Glenn.
This didn't... It's not her. She's...
I am not
You could be Liz.
even a mod.
He's right. A cold look. It's not her.
I am not
You could be Liz.
even a mod.
He's right.
Please.
It's not her. She's not a hardy girl.
Like I already told you, I'm a leak. I suggest
Even though she has...
no. What you want is aggressive.
So
Listen.
뭔가 바뀌는 게 없네.
So ask what you came to ask. Let's.
바뀌는 게 없어.
Can I help you? Another thing. Yes, and the phone company is... It's not strange. Who told you that? Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with... If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know, so I can forward them the... Yes?
좋아요. 일단은 숙박하게끔 한 다음에 킴 카츠라기 재우고 그리고 야, 니는 이제 가.
The door is closed.
너 가. 나 저기 좀 갔다 오게.
Yes?
사건에 대해
Yes.
좀 얘기해볼까?
What do you want to know? What's there to say? The cop kind. Our precincts can decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or Dinder. Well, sort of. I think the dispatch desk just told...
So, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are two columns. One says, case... It's all part of the master plan, you see.
Really?
왜 이렇게 길어?
It can't be that. I hope you do. Martinez? Nothing. It's... well...
A common accounting gimmick.
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had
얘
to.
능력 있는 애였어?
My fellow officer... Yes.
The rows are endless. Jean-Vic Mayer, Judith Minot.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I...
Look at you. It's because you're a failure.
아, 그런
They
거야?
sent you to Slight, Precinct 57. Just think about it for a second. You're a
I've considered it. It would be immensely ugly of them. I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices
너가 제일
Martinez,
유능한
I am the
녀석이었군.
finest of nothing. Safe? No. But you... So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
사기가
And
왜
even if
올랐지
they did,
그때?
They are in for a surprise.
좋아요.
Yes?
No response. He's having trouble.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than not a fact?
The RCM.
Try work. The case... Really?
this psych.
Clearly, he preferred.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio. What about me? Good. Let's chat. Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself. Please do.
The lieutenant is pretty.
자, 이제 쉬러 갑시다. 내일 아침에 봐. 가 이제. 저리 가. 공병 줘, 공병. 너 가. 이때 지금이다. 부추 훔치러 가. 호다닥 달려. 부추는 내 거야. 다 나와. 부추 넌 내 거야. 자, 부추를 꺼내려면 장비를 껴야 되지 않을까? 손전등 껴. 가자, 부추 열러. 내 거야, 부추.
The man is deep. The body.
Whoa. Yeah, fuck it to...
It's not complete. It feels. Just relax. This is easy. This is. It's heavier than you'd think. Damn, you're out of shape. Something you may want to slow. This is the right method.
아싸.
Look, he's... Help.
The legs. Look. Yes. Didn't the whirling have a kitchen? The man is
Shoot, Loon. Come back.
아싸, 부추 얻었다.
These boots. You'll know more about them. The size. You seem to.
나중에 세척해서 신어야지.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't.
의자 가보자. 의자도 그 혼자 다닐 때 낄 수 있다 그랬었거든. 저쪽 위로 어떻게 올라간 거지? 의자 어딨지? 여기 있다.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet.
15분이 지난다.
The twiddling barely.
30분이 지난다. 시간 때우기야?
The sun.
1시간이 지난다. 시간 때우기네.
You finally.
요런 게 있고요. 공병 좀 주우러 다닐까? 와, 벌써 시간 너무 많이 썼다. 시간 다 지나갔네. 오늘을 그러면 일단은 넘어가고 휴식하러 갑시다.
The bed is still cold.
잠에 든다.
The bed is still cold from the wind.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you. You're not cooperating. It's your disgusting body.
That pain in your right side, but this suffering, it must have some kind of meaning. A story that will come out of it.
Now you've gone off the rails, baby. You're just stuck here. In the half-world.
이건 왜 맨날 이렇게 하루 지나면 원시 파충류 내가 말을 거는 거야?
Really looking. But why would you want? How many promise?
Thou art honorable and.
What do you think?
Let it.
But it never see.
뭔지 모르겠어 이거. 그 내용도 잘 이해도 안 되고 저렇게 해봤고요. 자, 게임 저장합시다.